Hey, what's up YouTube? Don the Smartphone Guy coming back at you with another video, and tonight we're going to talk about whether these $35 Apple AirPod knockoffs can compete with the real Apple AirPods for $160. So let's go ahead and turn the camera around and get right into it. Alright, so before we get too far into this video, I just want to give a quick thank you to our sponsor for this video, Yugster.com, which is where you can get the HBQ-i7Ss. So here they are. They're available for $24, and if you want the case with it, that's an extra $10, so $35. So the charging case is actually optional. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But with that, quick thank you to them, and now let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So let's talk first of all about what makes the AirPods so great and why the $160 price tag I think is definitely worth it for the AirPods. So first of all, the charging case is absolutely fantastic. So the AirPods themselves just magnetize right in there. You're getting about 5 full charges, sometimes a little bit more than that with the charging case. So you really can basically just kind of forget about the AirPods because they last about 5 hours. So that's number one, the battery life and the charging case themselves, and the AirPods literally just magnetize in there. And another thing that makes it great is they connect really well, obviously, to your iPhone. So if I just pop this open, it will show you in just a second. It takes just a moment, but it will show you. Maybe it'll close it and open it one more time. There it is. Alright, so it shows you the battery life left on the AirPods and then also how much is left on the charging case, so 32% left on the charging case, meaning I have about 2 more full charges of the AirPods with the charging case. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And another thing that makes them fantastic is the connectivity. So you can get literally about 90 feet away from your iPhone with the AirPods. Now they do also work with Android phones, but just not as well. In order to connect them, you have to use this button, whereas with the iPhone, you can literally just pop them out of there and they're instantly connected to your iPhone. So I actually just had a pop-up on my iPhone to say that they were connected. So that is the second reason why they're so good. And then the third reason is the battery life. So you can get about 5 hours of battery life with these, and that is actually pretty good for true wireless earbuds. So with that being said, also with the battery life, the charging case, you can charge the AirPods from 0 to 100% in about 15 minutes or so, give or take, about 15 minutes, and that is just blazingly fast because just about any other true wireless earbuds, you're looking at about an hour to charge them, which is also the case with these. So when you pop your earbuds in this charging case, the earbuds take about an hour to charge, so definitely a lot slower than what you get with the AirPods. So if you have the charging case with you, you have the AirPods with you, you can really just kind of forget about them, and they're going to last you really all day. And really, you can almost consider them lasting all week because of the extra charges you get out of the charging case. Now, another thing I really like is also the sound quality is quite good with the AirPods. I would give them about an 8 out of 10. They're not amazing, and they're definitely not noise isolating because just like the regular AirPods, they definitely do not give you any kind of seal in your ear. They're very lightweight, so you hardly even notice that they're there, but definitely not noise isolating. So that's the AirPods. They are absolutely fantastic, and to me, definitely worth the $160 price tag. Now, can these $35 earbuds compete with them? So first thing I want to notice is just the fact that the charging case definitely is significantly larger than the AirPod charging case. That's the first thing you'll notice. These do have an indicator light to tell you how much battery life is left in the case, so that's pretty cool. And they charge via micro USB. Now, like I mentioned, the charging case is actually optional because you can use this cord that it comes with, whether you get the case or not, and you can actually charge the earbuds with this little adapter as well. So that's pretty awesome because you have 2 options for charging them, either in the case or with that little connector that they have there. So let's go ahead and pop this off. Now, another thing worth noticing is the fact that this does not magnetize or anything. It just kind of snaps on there, so that's a little bit of a negative in my opinion. Now, they do have an indicator light here to tell you that they are fully charged, so that's what that blue light is telling me. If they were not fully charged, they'd actually be red, and these just kind of pull out of there. And they do have a very similar design. Now, one thing you'll notice is the fact that they are significantly larger than the AirPods. And that's pretty much true of any true wireless earbud that at least attempts to try to look like the AirPods. They're almost always significantly bigger. These are not obnoxiously large, though, so that's one thing I'll say. The AirPods look a little goofy in your ear, but obviously so do these because they're even bigger than the AirPods. But they do mimic them in a lot of ways, but notice how big that piece is. So that's a little bit wider. So they do fit very well in your ear, but you'll notice these a little bit more than you notice the AirPods. I don't have any issues with them falling out of my ear or with these falling out of my ear either. In terms of battery life, with these you're getting about 4 to 5 hours. That's not bad at all. Like I said, for 5 hours with the AirPods, that's actually really good. So to get 4 or 5 with these, that's actually pretty good. And you're also going to get about 5 extra charges with these. Now, one thing you'll notice is that these do not magnetize in there. You actually have to push them down in order to get them to charge. So that's maybe just a little bit of a negative. So it's going to be red until they're fully charged, and then they're blue right away. So anyways, in terms of sound quality, these definitely do not sound as good as the AirPods. The AirPods definitely have a little bit more bass to them. They're not super bass heavy, but these are even less so. So these are definitely a little bit tinny. So that's a little bit of a negative as well. But overall, I would say these are pretty darn good. The connectivity is pretty decent, but are they as good as the AirPods? Significantly, no. That's definitely a no when it comes to are they as good. Are they worth $35? I'd say hands down, yeah, these are definitely worth $35. If you're looking for something that's just not as expensive as the AirPods. Now, I should also mention that the AirPods are great for phone calls. They do a fantastic job of isolating out outside noise and really just getting your voice, whereas with these you're definitely going to hear a lot of things going on around you. So the person that I've talked to using these, they could hear just about everything that was going on around me, so they don't do as good of a job as canceling out the outside noise. However, they do work for phone calls. It's just you're going to need kind of a quieter environment in order to be able to use these for phone calls. So overall, I'd say these are definitely a fantastic pickup for 35 bucks. Definitely not in competition with the AirPods, but still pretty decent earbuds. So definitely check them out at youngster.com right down here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.